Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Workshop, featuring Duelyst. In the previous episode, we won twice, I believe. Let's check the profile match history. We did win twice, and it was pretty good. I think a lot of those games were just up to my new change, which was this wonderful card. This Iridium scale is doing way more work than I was expecting it to. And I really think that it's a really good addition now that Va'ath has basically the ability to give himself more attack. I think this Bloodborne spell, as I predicted this Bloodborne spell would be one of the strongest ones, and I think it's really showing in many of my games. Even if it's just I don't use it that much and I end up just getting the +1 attack from it, even the simple fact that I have 3 attack ends up winning me the game most of the time. So we're up against another Xeric Star Strider, and this probably means he's running a Dervish Wind Dervish deck or something along those lines. Do we need an Adamantine Claw? I don't think we need an Adamantine Claw early game. Oh wow, these are a lot of plays. Okay. So we're gonna play Healing Mystic turn 1. Wait a minute, Marco. Why aren't you playing Flameblood Warlock instead? Okay, so the main reason behind that is because Vitruvian has this card. I forget what it's called. It's a 2-mana card that deals 2 damage to my face and everything around me. That's a minion that I own. So basically, if I play this and he plays that card, I basically lose, I think. But if I play Healing Mystic, it doesn't die to that because it only deals 2 damage. And then I can Primus Fist it and trade into whatever thing he decides to summon, especially if it's an Obelisk. I think these other cards are really good, so let's keep them. Oh, baby, Elucidator. Elucidator is going to be really fun to play. Oh, goodness. This is also really good because if he does summon a Pyromancer, which is a usual opening, I can take advantage of it by going here, playing an Elucidator, and hitting him. So that's pretty good. Unlike the other game, I played Windshroud. He's second player, so he doesn't really get access to Windshroud immediately. Oh, so what was I saying? Now I wish I didn't replace the Adamantine Claws because, well, I would have gotten better mileage out of this. But, okay, so here's my conundrum. Do we play 2 1-drop, 2 2-drops, or 1 4-drop? I think the 2 2-drops are better because this is a Rush minion, and Rush is way more valuable than that other keyword. These guys, I think. Besides, I have enough damage to freely clear his Obelisk. As predicted, by the way. Flameblood Warlock over here is quite important as well because, as we've talked about in the previous videos, preventing your opponent from going here is quite powerful because it denies him a Mana Spring. And it also opens me up to the Mana Spring next turn. So we'll see. Oh, I got a Rush unit in return anyway. So I have dominating board presence. My opponent can't do much, I believe. He's going to trade into that. That's acceptable. This is going to be a Obelisk once more. Nope, it's just going to be a Rejuve. Alright. Oh man, I really wish that the Flameblood had lived. Because I could have gone here, played a 2-drop, and then played this, and so on and so forth, and it would have been pretty awesome. But since we're not in that case, I think the main thing here is to just go face with everything. Yeah, going face with everything seems to be the right play. So we overload, we Iridium scale. This Iridium scale is doing a lot of work. See, I just removed a 4-drop with it and hit the opponent's face. Face is absolutely the place. I would replace any of these cards, but I don't want to. So that pretty much does that turn. He gains access to this, which is annoying. Where does it get summoned? Over there. So it hits this or my face. I don't think that was a very good play, by the way. Because now I get this trade. But we can discard one of these Saber Spine Tigers. Didn't draw what I wanted. But I guess it's good enough. I can do this. Right? Yes. Play this. That negates him a Dervish, which is good. I can Healing Mystic. And Healing Mystic his face. Next turn, my play is this and this. That will deal 6 damage. Plus my already 3. That's dead. Oh, that's the card, Bone Swarm. That's the card I was looking for. So as long as he doesn't summon a taunt, a provoke or a heal, he's dead. And I think people really underestimate the burst potential I have. Okay, I win. Good game, person. So we overload. Then we Elucidator. Well played. So if we're gonna talk about what won me that game, I really think it was the Iridium Scale. That Iridium Scale is doing a lot of work. Not only did it let me clear one of his Emerald Rejuvenators, it let me clear that Obelisk and deal damage to his face while removing units. So I'm starting to really value this Iridium Scale, and maybe I will put 3 in my deck instead of having 3 Dire-Tide Frenzies, but we'll see. That Iridium Scale, it's putting out a lot of work. So let's play one more game before I end this recording session. Night Hawk Y. Night Hawk Y. Maybe he's like Hawkeye, but he's a Nighthawk? I don't know. Adamantine Claws, not gonna be that useful since we're up against a Shadow Creep Abyssian and they're gonna be about rushing, not rushing, but swarming the field. I have access to a lot of my Dire-Tide Frenzies, so, you know, if he does end up summoning a lot of units, I get to remove them for free. Well, not for free, but you know what I mean. So let's talk about the strategy for next turn. I'm either playing 2-drop into this or 2-drop, 2-drop. 2-drop, 2-drop. I think he acknowledges the fact that I might have a Dire-Tide Frenzy, and so plays it there. Oh, okay, he's doing an interesting play, which is to play it here. So remember, I did that play last game, because I can't move 2 units into this spot to be able to trade with it. So that was a pretty good play on his part, at least I think so. Akari Headhunter. He doesn't gain access to his ability yet. So maybe it is best to play an Akari Headhunter, but maybe not yet. I don't think so. I don't think it's the best to play an Akari Headhunter just yet. And I know I'm giving up the ability to combo my Dire-Tide Frenzy with a Rush. And I know Rush is a very powerful keyword. But I think I have like 5 other Rush units in the deck, so I can just mulligan for them. Otherwise, I'll just play my Akari Headhunter play. So the Headhunter play involves Headhunter here, Flameblood Warlock somewhere else, then Overload face. If all else fails, I can just play Flameblood Warlock here, Dire-Tide Frenzy into something, and then something else. What's he planning to do? Dark Seed. I don't think he has enough mana to play Dark Seed anyway, though. Oh, there's a unit here. It must be like that 3... Nope, it's just a heal. Okay, so now I have a choice between playing an Akari plus a Flame Blood or a Primus. Think about it. Either way, the units get removed. Okay, so... Go to my face. If only I could have traded with this, but my opponent smartly played it out of range. That's one very interesting thing about Duelyst, is that just because a minion's stats are inferior to your opponent's stats doesn't mean that it instantly dies, because you can put it away from their range. Okay, so I'm starting to run out of fuel. My opponent will obviously play this, trade, and so on and so forth, unless he does something else. Why does he Grasp of Agony that unit? Why didn't he Grasp of Agony this unit? Oh, because he Daemonic Lures. Then Maw? I think my opponent misplayed. No, he's gonna use this, go here, and then... Okay, I understand the play now. Or not? I don't know what my opponent's doing. Oh, now I have absolutely no idea what he's doing. I think it was a misplay. No, it's a Maw. No, it's a Blood Tier Alchemist. Double Blood Tier Alchemist? No, he just Abyssal Scars and it removes all of my units. Why did that die too? It turned into Shadow Creep. Oh, snap. Okay, I wasn't expecting that interaction. Dark Tide Frenzy. Okay, so I'll want to play this card. I guess the best play would be to just silence this. Huh. I'm not getting a lot of my burn damage, and I didn't draw that Iridium Scale. I think the Iridium Scale is starting to be like my favorite card in this deck. Rite of the Undervault. Oh, that was such a slow play. If I can capitalize on this. Creepy Crawly. Okay, so we're not gonna Egg Morph, most definitely. Take note of this positioning, guys. Because this basically says we're not gonna get Shadow Nova, okay? Oh, mistake! Mistake. Mistake, 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 mistake. Oh, no. Oops. Oops. Okay, that misplay might lose me the game. If I am off by 1 damage lethal, I will be so sad. Oh, no. I'm so sorry about that, guys. That was unacceptable. So you can obviously just do this. But if he takes any damage, he dies immediately next turn. So he has to Shadow Nova or something. Even if he does Shadow Nova, I still win. So I think I do win. So a lot of people often ask me, Marco, how do you counter Shadow Creep or Shadow Nova? I can't do anything about it. It's direct damage. It's not interactive. Well, you know, I understand that, but at the same time, it's a very slow deck. If you just rush them down, oftentimes they won't have enough fuel or anything or any threats at all to even threaten you until they get to 7 mana. See, even now, even if he has 7 mana, he's not actually threatening me much. So what's going to be the play? Is it going to be a Shadow Nova? No, it's a Dark Transformation. Oh, that Dark Transformation. That Scar. I think the 1 damage is going to end up being really, really important. Let's replace Blaze Hound. Iridium Scale. Basically, if I do this, I lose. Okay, so I have a few options. I can do Saber Spine Tiger here. Saber Spine Tiger here. And then Primus. These 2 Shadow Creep Tiles are going to be the end of me. So I think the safest play would be to do this. This means that if he Shadow Novas any one of us, it's not gonna hit more than 1. But if he does Shadow Nova, I lose, I think. Ooh. If he doesn't have Shadow Nova, I think I might still have a chance. But this positioning makes it so that I can't walk and face him, which might have been a big mistake. I should have stayed here. I regret that choice. Because if I'm banking on him not having Shadow Nova anyway, I should have just, you know, risked it all. That one damage I missed, I think would have is gonna be really important now. We'll see. We'll see. He's delaying a lot. If he plays nothing on this turn, I'll be really happy. It was just a Dark Transform. Okay, look, we just pray he doesn't have Shadow Nova, right? We remove these units. Pray he doesn't have Shadow Nova. But he does. Oh no. GG. He just misplayed. He just missed. That's what you get for trying to BM me, man. See, this is what you get for BMing. Well played. I did not deserve that win. But at the same time, he was trying to BM me. So that's 5 wins in a row. I honestly don't think I deserve the 5th win, but hey, you take it when you can get it. So, okay, let's assume that that game was a loss. What made us lose in that game? I think it was missing that 1 damage, as well as in that 1 turn, I didn't stay near the opponent general. If I had just stuck to his face, I think I would have, gotten better plays. I think I would have gotten more opportunities. So for this recording session, we won 2, lost 1, won 2, won 2. Again, 1, 2. We lost 1. We won another 1. 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. and 8 games we won 7 games. That's not bad. That's pretty good. I really think that this should be a loss, but hey, you take what you can get, man. So I really think that was a very interesting set of games. I feel like the deck's been doing so well. 100%. My favorite card in this deck is Iridium Scale. In that last game, it won me the game last game. If you think about it, if I didn't have the ability to remove that unit, the Healing Mystic, I would have died. Because he would have had extra damage even after his BM. But because he decided to BM and because I had the Iridium Scale, I did end up winning the game. So Iridium Scale is showing to be a very powerful card, even in a sort of face Magmar. So I can just imagine how powerful this can be in a very control-based Magmar that delays the game into the late game, where Vath will probably have like 6 attack by that time. So I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you guys liked the deck and my analysis. If you guys have any comments, questions, or suggestions, do put them in the comment section down below and I will respond as fast as I can. Without much else to say, thanks for watching and good night.